Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Aranda. Hope all is well. Hope you guys are quarantining. So let me go ahead and start the lesson. We're not gonna do patterns now. We're gonna move on to the next one. I know you guys spent about 5 days on patterns, so hopefully you guys understand that. But now we're gonna move on to what's called domain and range. But before we get to domain and range, I gotta give you a prior knowledge assessment, but I'm not gonna give you a test. So we're gonna give you a worksheet, and this is gonna be on inequality. So in order to understand domain and range, we gotta remember what inequalities are. So if you put on your notebook inequalities, and if you look at the word, it has the word equal, right? Equal. But it's inequality. So in essence, this means that um, I guess expressions or things that are not equal. So if I say, you know, x is equal to 5, right? That's a solution. But when we want, I could do y equals negative 30, okay? However, when we get to inequalities, we're talking about things that are not equal to 5. So how do you write that? So x is not equal to 5. So this means not equal to. So little equal sign with the diagonal, not equal to, okay? Or y is not equal to negative 3. So if something's not equal to it, then what is it? Okay? It's either going to be bigger or smaller, okay? So when we talk about inequalities, we're going to be talking about inequalities on a number line. Inequalities on a number line. So what are other operations of inequality? Okay, so we have this thing called x, and then it's sign to the right, it's pointing to the right. We'll use the same number 5. And what does that mean? That means it's greater than. Greater than. So it's not equal to 5, it's greater than 5. Okay? How about if it's not greater than, then it's less than 5. So if it's pointing to the left, it's less than. So what's a good way to remember this? Huh? Well, the way I remembered it was by listening to music. Oh yeah, let's put some music on. This is called, yeah. So greater than, less than. So what does that mean? That means that any number that's greater or bigger than 5, okay? Any number that's smaller than 5, but it's not equal to, okay? So how can you remember this? See if it's pointing to the right. A lot of people are right-handed. So I always thought about, hey, there's more people right-handed. So this is going to be greater. There's greater number of people who throw with their right hand. And there's fewer people that throw to the left with their left hand. So that's the way that I remembered it. So I don't know. All right, so now the next one is called greater than. What about this one here? So this means that little line is the same as the equal sign. So that means it's greater than or equal to. Okay? Or equal to. And then the other one is x is less than, because it's pointing to the left, left-handed, or equal to 5. So here we go. Greater than, or I mean less than, or equal to. Okay? So how does that work? So let me go ahead and do a number line, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Keep going. And then we'll do another one. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and draw these. One, two, three, four. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So how are we going to write this inequality? Okay. So I want all the numbers that are greater than 5. Not equal to, because that would be this one. How do you show that on the number line? So I want all the numbers that are greater than 5. So where's 5? It's right here. So I'm going to put what's called an open point. Okay? It's open. Okay? So I'm going to include 5. I don't want to include it because it's open, but I want to start there. Now I want all the numbers that are greater than 5. Okay? So it's pointing to the right. So I'm going to put an arrow, a line, and make it go to the right. So it's going to point to the numbers that are bigger than 5. So 6 is bigger than 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even 5.1 is bigger than 5. Okay? What about less than? How about this one? All the numbers that are less than 5. So where's 5? It's going to be open, okay, because I'm not including it. And I want all the numbers that are less than 5. Smaller. Smaller. Should I stop there? No, keep going. Stop there? Yeah, 0 is still less than 5. What about -1? Yeah, it's still less than 5. So I'm going to put an arrow to represent all the numbers that are on the number line that are not visible. Okay? So there's a trick. If it doesn't have that little line underneath, it has to be open. Okay? Now what about this one? I want all the numbers, any number that is greater than or equal to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and circle the 5, but I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it, okay, because I'm going to include it. So I want all the numbers that are greater than 5, bigger than 5. So it's going to point to the right. To the right. Okay, very good. All right, and then on this one, I want it to be any number that is less than 5. Less than 5. So let's try this one. 5. Less than or equal to. So I got to close it. Close it and then go to the left. And then put an arrow. Okay? You guys got that? Now, can it be like this? 5 is less than or equal to any number? That always confuses me. So if you ever get a problem like this, all you got to do is flip everything. So the x comes over here, and then also the inequality has to change. So x, okay, the 5 over here, and then this inequality has to change. So we're going to point it to the right. So all the numbers that are greater than or equal to 5 is the same as this right here. 5 is less than any number. Yeah, 5 is less than any number. So it's less than 6. It's less than 4, 7, 8, 9. So this one says any number that is greater than 5. Yeah, 6, 7. So this always confused me. So what I did is I was told that I could always just switch them around. Okay? And that's basically it. All right, so your homework. Oh, yeah. Your homework is to do. Where is it? Hold on, hold on. Can't find it. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Oh, yeah, here it is. So we're going to go ahead and do one of them, all right? Here we go. So the first one, I want any number that is, this is what? So use your notes, and that's pointing to the left, so it's less than, okay? It's less than, so use your notes, okay? So less than, that means it's pointing to the left. So I want 4. Where's 4? Right here. I'm going to circle it. Am I going to close it or leave it open? Yeah, I'm going to leave it open because there's no little line underneath the equal. So it's pointing to the left. So I want all the numbers that are smaller than 4, less than 4. Yep, 3 is less than 4, 2 is less than 4, 1 is less than 4, negative 2 is less than 4. All these numbers are less than 4. Okay? Oh, wait. Look at this one. I hate these, right? So then all you got to do is switch them up. So K, switch the inequality to point to the right, and then leave 2 alone. So here we go. So any number K is greater than 2. So I want 2, and I want all the numbers that are greater than 2, so bigger. So these numbers are bigger. Okay? And that's it. So you're doing all the other ones, okay? And then here, you're doing this page, and this page, you could pick any letter. So for this one, it says, okay, I want any number, and it's 0, okay? Yeah, but it's actually it's closed. So they're pointing to the left, so they're smaller than or equal to 0 because it's closed. Okay, it's a closed point. All right. This one's going to be open. So then I want any number, and the number is 6, that's bigger than 6, but not equal to. So I don't want to put the little line. All right. You guys got that? So go ahead and do 1 through 22. Should be pretty simple. And go ahead and do, let's see. Yeah. Go ahead and do the Math 10 inequalities and the CUDA Matata inequalities. All right, that's 2 pages. All right. And then here, I'll show you here. Let me show you this one. Okay. So this one, again, I'm going to switch them around. It's still going to be a negative 2.5. But this inequality is going to change. Instead of pointing to the left, it's going to point to the right. Okay. So then I want negative 2.5, which is right there. This is negative 2.5. So I want to circle that, and I want to go to the right, greater, and it's going to be equal to. So I got to close it in. So equal, fill it in. Fill in the equal. Fill in the equal. All right? And then it's going to point to the right. All the numbers to the right. All right, so go ahead and do the rest, and I'll try to send a picture of the answers, and I hope you understand this. Pause it, and then try to do one on your own before I do this one. See if you do it. Okay. Anyways, all right, that's it. All right, take it easy. All right. Joe.